So here's, oh, we're still in the salvage yard, and kind of an interesting thing here. I'm inside of this car. Oh, look, that's a great shot. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Inside this vehicle, and there's a reason, because we're surrounded by maniac. Oh, good. I gotta get a picture of him. Okay, check this out. See that dog? He's sitting right outside the window of the vehicle that I have climbed into because of my overwhelming fear of the quintessential junkyard dogs, as they are called. And so I'm going to hope he goes away. I think he will. He's just going to get bored and go away. But if you find this and a gnarled body bones, there's another big dog back over there. Oh, good. Look. Okay, wait. I'm going to zoom in on his butt. Hopefully that's the last we'll see of him, because he looks like one REBA-eaten dog. So hopefully this is the last we'll see of him. But in the meantime, I'm going to take like a little film journey of the inside of Vernon's vehicle.
First car.
There's me. Look. Look. Oh, that's cool. You can see me.
Yeah.
So this is
first Saab.
Yeah, talk a little bit about it, Vernon. Explain what I'm filming here. This dash is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, gosh, this brings back so much memory, so many memories. I remember I was 18 years old, and Dad and I were going down the road and on Spring Street in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Saw this baby sitting in front of the yard, out in the front yard, and I looked over at it, and Dad looked over at it, and I go, Dad, look at that car. And he said, son, keep on moving. Keep on going. You don't need that car. And I go, yeah, it is beautiful. And he goes, you don't need that car. You've got a nice car. And I go, I know, but look at the shape of it. So we went on home. We were just out driving around on Sunday morning, just like this morning. And so I took Dad home, and a little later on I found myself back over at this baby right here. And the gentleman came out, and I said, is this Saab for sale? And he goes, first question he asked me, he said, do you know anything about Saabs? And I go, no. And he goes, if you don't know anything about Saabs, you don't need this car. And I go, well, why? And he goes, because they built airplanes before they built cars. And I said, that intrigues me. That's interesting to me. And I said, I love the shape of it. Well, he said, yep, they do have beautiful shapes. And I said, well, how much? And he told me the price. So I went over and got my dad. I said, Dad, I'm really interested in buying that car. And he goes, well, let's go look at it. So we went over there, and I raised the hood. My first response, our first response was, it had a red blade on it, a red fan blade, and Dad looked at it, and he goes, I'd already talked to him about it. They had built airplanes before they built cars, and he looked at it, and he goes, hey, it looks like a little airplane motor. And I said, you like it? And he goes, well, it's different. And I said, I want it. So that was on a Sunday. So Monday I went back, and I got my money together, and so I went out, and a gentleman met me out in front, and I said, well, I'm here to buy the car. And so I said, well, okay. So I gave him the money, and he gave me back $20, a $20 bill, and said, son, you go buy your tags with this. So that was the beginning of the Saab story. That was the beginning of my life transformation. And boy, my goodness, I went to school, went to the Kansas City Art Institute with this baby.
And now, how many years later?
Well, let's see, that was back in the 70s, and it's almost 2009 now, so, gosh, you're talking 35 years.
Taking a long trip, and I can tell you this, the only thing that would make me get inside of a car in a junkyard, because I'm always afraid there's a giant person-eating snake, would be a pack of REBA eating dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
And that's how this little story has happened, and I think it's really interesting and exciting that we find ourselves on the inside.
I do.
And maybe there's a reason I was forced to get inside this car, so I could tell this wonderful story. And
thank you.
just get the little logo there, and the little logo here, and the horn, which I guess is disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
And
no battery in it.
I'm not getting out until I find that it's time that the cows and the killer dogs, but I bet you're going to get out, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we're ready to make our journey toward the Saab 9000.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and keep filming until I get out.
Okay.
And
all right.
And that way, if the maniac dogs come, at least I got some good footage.
Well, you sure do. And
okay. Does my door open? I guess we won't try that. I'll get out this way. Okay.
This would be the best.
There's not a front seat in this thing. Oh Lord! Don't let the dogs eat me. Oh, drop my glasses.
Okay.
Okay. So right. I'm gonna carry this stick.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared more than I can tell you, the dogs. So let's get the heck out of here before those dogs come back, Vernon.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, I'm really scared of them. So there we go. And this is it. And
all the glass is still good in it.
Come on, Vernon. Those dogs can't be too far. Probably hiding behind that